Chrome extensions to help us with our Notion workspace have improved so much in the last couple of years. I want to tell you about the number one Chrome extension that I use in my workspace. I want to tell you how I've fixed a particular problem with it that keeps coming up in the reviews. I've fixed it. I want to tell you how I've done that. But first, welcome to Notion for Teachers. I'm Andrew. I'm on a mission to help you build and maintain your system in Notion so that system works for you as a teacher rather than you working for it. Please remember to hit subscribe and the bell icon and you'll be notified when I'm dropping new videos every single week. All right, without further ado, we're going to jump into Notion, start using the extension between Notion and Twitter to show you how it works and show you what this extension is all about. Okay, so here we are in Chrome, but the extension works in other browsers as well. I'm in Chrome, I use Chrome every single day. And firstly then, what is an extension? Okay, well an extension is an app that we build in to our browser. In Chrome, they're up in the top right hand corner of our screen, and we can build in, we can go onto the Chrome store and download these different apps. Okay, so here we are in the Chrome web store. There'd be an equivalent one for any other browser that you're using, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to search for Save to Notion, which is the extension. It's the only extension that I use in my Chrome for linking in to the to Notion. Okay, Save to Notion. Here it is, top of the list. 223 reviews, just over 4 stars. You may ask, what about the Notion Web Clipper? Sounds like it does the same thing, and it does try to do the same thing. Notion Web Clipper, in my view, doesn't have the same functionality and the same ease of use as Save to Notion does. So I've already added this extension. If you click this and you don't already have Save to Notion, you will then be able to add it to your Chrome store. All right, but there it is in the Chrome web store. Okay, and that's why this icon is up here, called Notion Saver up here. It's the same thing, Save to Notion, and that is my my icon for the Save to Notion extension in Chrome. So now I want to use it. I've come into Twitter. I want to find a tweet that I want to save. Doesn't really matter at the moment exactly what that tweet is, but let's go and look for maths exam resources. I'm a maths teacher, often on Twitter, looking for exam resources. Here we go. I'm sure something will come up. Okay, here, new resource number 2, a passport to a grade 7+ in maths. Perfect. Okay, this does look pretty good. I've not seen this before. Looks pretty good. I'm going to click on that tweet. Okay, so this is a tweet that I want to save to my Notion workspace. I'm on the tweet page there now. I'm going to simply go up here. I'm going to click Save to Notion. I'm going to click Add a Form, and I'm going to save. I'm on my Andrew's Notion workspace. If you're linked to any other workspaces in your Notion workspace, you'll have the option of changing to those. I want to save it to my Notion workspace. I'm going to select the database. This is a resource. I'm going to go in here, click or search for my resources database. There it is. Okay, I can come down here. I'm going to clip the page content because I want that content to be saved into my Notion page. You're always going to click that, really. And we can come down here and we can tell Save to Notion which fields to update with which information. All right, so maybe my page title, well, the name in Notion that I want to save this particular tweet to, I want to save it as the page title. I want the link to be the page URL. I want the icon to be the website icon, but I can come in here and change that to the page icon. So maybe actually, or the page image, so maybe actually this image is the image that I would like to be the icon in Notion. And the content image, again, probably the page image. If you're looking at a tweet, you probably want that page image to be the content image. And look, I can come in here and add any other fields. So this is GCSE content, is it? I think it is, yep. 7+ in maths, that's going to be GCSE. So I can come in here and add any other fields from that database in Notion, I can add them into the Save to Notion app, and therefore it's going to set those fields appropriately, all right? So I save and go back. So I've created that form now. This form in resources will always be there, and I come in and I save that, and there we go. Those fields that I created are now set, and I can change those for any future tweet that I want to change. I'm going to click Add New Page. That's currently adding that page in Notion. And I can now, if I want to see that in Notion, it's lovely to be able to show you now what that page looks like in Notion. So there we are in my resources database. I'm looking at the actual tweet that I've saved. Gives me all the information there very, very quickly, nicely saved in my Notion. And look, if I now click on that image down at the bottom, it takes me back to the original tweet. So maybe something, I want more information, I want to read the comments below the tweet or something like that. There it is, all saved in my Notion resources database. And if we come back up to this level, we can see that very, very small there is the page icon for that tweet. And from that page, I can click and go straight in. So all connected up. But the real beautiful thing here is, look, if you're finding these tweets, or this works for anything else. So any emails you might have that you want to save, if you're in Gmail and you want to save that email quickly into your Notion workspace, maybe there's an action you want to take off the back of an email, you can do that very, very quickly using this Save to Notion Chrome extension. Okay, I told you that I'd tell you about an issue that I'm seeing other people have in the reviews on the Chrome web store, and how I think I've fixed that. I don't have the same issue that these people are having, and this is how I think I'm fixing it. All right, so when we're in Save to Notion, we want to add a new form. A number of people are reporting that they're not seeing all of their databases listed here. They're not seeing all the databases, so they come in, they want to create a new form where they want to be able to save information to a particular database, and they're not able to see all of their databases that they want to be able to save to. So what I'm finding is that if I come in here and I click to go into one of my other workspaces first, okay, that forces Notion then to try and go looking in the other workspaces for a database. That appears to reset the databases list, and I can come in here and I then find all of my databases listed. All right, and I've not seen this issue that other people are seeing in the reviews. Other things you maybe could try if you are having that issue is to uninstall the extension, remove from Chrome and reinstall it. That will often help with any issues with extensions. But that should hopefully, one of those two things, either going into different workspaces within the extension or uninstalling the extension and reinstalling it, one of those things should help you, all right? Okay, I hope that was super useful. There you can see the use of Save to Notion Chrome extension and how useful it is to be able to capture stuff very, very quickly, bring it into our Notion system, and from there we can do whatever we like with it. You've been watching Notion for Teachers. I'm Andrew. Remember to hit subscribe and the bell icon so you don't miss any more of my content, dropping new videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week.